Welcome back to Good Morning San Diego. The first Monday of every month, we're highlighting a different community in North County because it is booming. And today, Carlsbad Mayor Keith Blackburn is joining us to share more on the latest happenings in the city. We also have Caitlin Canby, Chief Operating Officer for the San Diego North Economic Development Council. Good morning to the both of you. Thanks for being here.
Thank you so much for inviting us.
Absolutely. Mayor, I will start with you. Carlsbad, many people know it, even if they're living in the South Bay. I happen to live close by, a city I visit often, and there's a lot of industry there that I think people are really unaware of. But tell us a little bit about what's making Carlsbad boom.
Well, we have a lot of economic vitality in Carlsbad. We're so fortunate. Councils long before me put together a city that has a lot of different sources of income. Property taxes, sales taxes, transient occupancy tax, that's the hotel tax. And as a result, we're able to put together a pretty nice city, and we have a lot of quality of life things. And I'll tell you, why money is so expensive or so important for Carlsbad is every quality of life issue has a price tag attached to it. When residents want more police, more fire, better roads, more parks, everything has a price tag attached to it. So we're very conscious of the economic vitality of our community.
Well, you mentioned really the spectrum of what makes Carlsbad a revenue city that is able to have that high quality of life you speak to, and that is not just the tourism it relies on. It is a number of other factors. I mean, tech is booming there. There's a number of different companies that are based out of Carlsbad. So it kind of buffers you from a lot of the different economic hits that cities may take, right?
Well, let me tell you, one of our biggest industries is tourism, because we have some wonderful things in our city. Beaches, lagoons, we have strawberry fields, flower fields.
We're showing resorts,
We have Legoland, beautiful hotels. We really have a lot for tourism. Well, along with tourism comes the desire of large businesses to locate in Carlsbad because we have so much to offer to their employees. And it's a good relationship between the city, our tourist, different activities, and the employees who come to our city and work here.
Yes. Well, I know, Caitlin, this is something that you're discussing there at the Economic Council because it really does help when you have big draws to an area like a Carlsbad, right?
Definitely, definitely. And Carlsbad has great tourism, but they have a lot of really great industries. Tech, clean tech, they have a huge activewear industry, and gosh, what was that? Life sciences, of course. And so they've had a number of really big employers move into Carlsbad. I know Viore relocated to Carlsbad, their HQ last year. And if you didn't know, they are the #1 company raising capital, venture capital last year in all of San Diego County, which is huge because they're not a life science company. It's usually something about tech or life science. So, activewear, clothing company and more was the #1 capital raiser, so that's great. I know IDEC just came in, and they're an automation, a Japanese automation company, and they actually selected Carlsbad over really major cities like Austin because of the great quality of life and all of that. There's 91,000 jobs in Carlsbad, so they're a major driver for employment and growth all of North County because they actually import a lot of their employees from other cities. So 91,000 jobs there, 6,500 companies. So it's really a great driver for all of North County.
Those are great numbers to boast about when you're mayor, right?
When she talks about North County, it's something that we do along the Highway 78 corridor.
Right.
All the mayors get together every month, and we talk about how we can help each other build the industries.
And you know what I always mention, Mayor, when we talk about the 78 corridor? Fixing the 78 corridor.
I was going to guess the I-5-78 interchange.
Just all of the 78 and making it larger because I mean, there's so many wonderful things, and it's getting so busy, and I think the secret is out now, so we're going to have to widen the 78 at some point there. But it's a really wonderful thing, especially if you're a resident of North County. And I know there is a summit happening May 15th, right? You want to talk about, Caitlin?
Yes, we have our North County Economic Summit May 15th. It's in the morning. There's still tickets and tables available, so come. We actually will probably be talking about the 78. Our keynote speaker is Naomi Young, and she is the principal economist for Sandag. So, and we have a Q&A, so you can ask questions at the end. We'll also be talking about the healthcare industry and higher ed in North County, because they're major drivers for us, and they're going through a lot of changes and challenges and opportunities. So we'll have representatives talking about that on a panel.
Where can people get tickets to that?
It's on Eventbrite. It's 2025 NC Econ Summit. .eventbrite.com.
All right. Caitlin and Mayor, thank you so much. Appreciate it. And, you know, always love highlighting what's going on in North County.
Good thing you cut me off, because I brag about the city like I brag about my grandchildren.
That's a good thing. We want our mayors to be able to brag about their cities, because that means good things are happening. So thank you. All right, well, Cinco de Mayo